Okay. Morning class. Today we will discuss about the Mauryan Dynasty. Firstly, we'll come to the crash course again, and today we will discuss one important topic, that is the Mauryan Empire or the Mauryan Dynasty. And this Mauryan Dynasty, why it is so important? Because it is the first dynasty to be established in India. And it is the largest dynasty that ruled over India in the ancient period. Okay, with the capital city Pataliputra. Pataliputra was the capital city of the Mauryan dynasty. Remember, it was founded by an Indian, Chandragupta Maurya. It was Chandragupta Maurya who founded the Mauryan dynasty, the largest and the first dynasty to be established in India. And it was founded by none other than Chandragupta Maurya, an Indian. And remember, the capital city is Pataliputra, and they ruled for almost 104 years. Alright, so under this Mauryan dynasty, we will just discuss three important kings. Chandragupta Maurya, his son Bindusara, and we all know the greatest king, that is Ashoka. Bindusara has one son, that is known as Ashoka, the greatest king of India. So we will focus on Ashoka. On top of that, we will see some of the major inscriptions. The most important inscription that was created during the Mauryan dynasty. So with this, we will try to cover up. Okay, in this Mauryan dynasty, we can expect at least 3 to 4 questions from this, because this is one of the major dynasty. From here, we have just one more. That is the Gupta dynasty. So please remember, from a basic point of view, okay, history is very vast. In ancient India, more ancient medievals are just like no one can predict the questions, but ancient and medieval India can come for at least 10 questions, and modern India you can expect another 20 questions. And modern India is vast, but it is more easier. Okay, so here just try to know the basic summary, the structure of the ancient India, so that at least out of 10. At least 5 to 6 questions you will be sure. At least 5. Okay, this is how you just, because most of you, many of you will be weak in history, and it carries the highest number of marks. It is too vast. History is a vast topic. So please remember, this is too important because your mental calculation is to be too important if you want to crack the exam the first day. We have just 30 days to go. Right? Today is October 7th, and we just have 30 days to go for NBC prelims. So in these 30 days, we all know at least another 30-40 questions. Another 30 to 40 questions you can still make up. If you are sure of at least 60 questions now, another 30 is possible. So that can make you crack this year prelims. So today, we will discuss from the beginning, known as Chandragupta Maurya, who is the real founder of the Mauryan dynasty. Okay, we will discuss a king known as Chandragupta Maurya. And this king, Chandragupta Maurya, is regarded the founder of this dynasty, and it was founded in the year 321 BC. Alright, 321 BC. 321 BC is the time when, just like the Mauryan dynasty was founded, and he ruled till 297 BC. So remember, Chandragupta Maurya founded the Mauryan dynasty in the year 321 BC, and he ruled till 297 BC. So this is another king you have to remember and say. See, in the year 321 BC, Chandragupta Maurya, in the year 321 BC, Chandragupta Maurya became the king. Whereas in the year 305 BC, okay, in the year 305 BC, Chandragupta fought with the greatest Seleucus Nicator, the Alexander general. Okay. Seleucus Nicator, the famous Alexander general. Okay. Alexander general has sent a person known as Seleucus Nicator, the Greek ruler. Okay, the Greek ruler sent Seleucus Nicator to fight with Chandragupta Maurya. They had a very big fight in the year 305 BC. But remember, what happened is that after Chandragupta Maurya and Seleucus Nicator have fought an important battle in the year 305 BC in India, they have met friendship. Okay, they have met a friendship because of that. Please remember, please write on this one. This is very important from AKC point of view. Okay, remember in the year 305 BC, Chandragupta Maurya fought with Seleucus Nicator, the famous Alexander general. And in this battle, after the battle, okay, again they became a friend. Because of that reason, Chandragupta Maurya have gifted 500 elephants. Okay, 500 elephants. Chandragupta Maurya has given 500 elephants to Seleucus Nicator as a friendship. Whereas in turn, Seleucus Nicator, Arachosia, Parapanisati, Arya, and Petrusia. Arachosia, okay. Arachosia is present day Kandahar. Parapanistan is present day Kabul, the capital city of Afghanistan. Arya is present day Herat. Next is Petrusia. Petrusia is present day Balochistan. So these are the cities given to Chandragupta Maurya by Seleucus Nicator the Great as a friendship. So please remember, this is the area, okay, which is given to Chandragupta Maurya as a friendship. And remember, when Chandragupta dies, he adopted Jainism. This was often asked in BSc. Chandragupta Maurya became a follower of Jainism, not Buddhism, at the end of his life. Jainism at the end of his life. And he was replaced by his son, Bindusara. And remember, in Chandragupta Maurya, you will find one important person known as Kautilya. Okay, this is too important. Kautilya is the chief advisor to Chandragupta Maurya. Kautilya is the chief advisor of Chandragupta Maurya. And Kautilya is also known as the Prime Minister of Chandragupta Maurya, or chief advisor, political advisor to Chandragupta Maurya. And he wrote a very important book known as Ardhashatra, which means the ocean of knowledge. Why it is known as the ocean of knowledge? Because everything, the Mauryan administration, the economy, the kings, the people, the society in general, we discuss in this book, known as the ocean of knowledge. So, Ardhashatra is known as the ocean of knowledge, written by Kautilya for Chandragupta Maurya. And he was the prime minister or chief advisor to Chandragupta Maurya. On top of that, second point, one more. Megasthenes. Okay. Megasthenes was a Greek ambassador and he wrote Indica. Megasthenes, the ambassador, okay, Megasthenes was a Greek ambassador who came to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. He also wrote a very important book for India known as Indica. So please remember, it was Megasthenes who wrote Indica for Chandragupta Maurya. So this is just the basic introduction about King Chandragupta Maurya, who founded the Mauryan dynasty, fought a very important war in the year 305 BC, and he also adopted Jainism at the end of his life. And these are the two advisors, Megasthenes and Kautilya the Great. So I'm never going to give you about which was the area which was captured by Ashoka, Bindusara, or just like Bindusara. But see, as of now, we don't have much time, so I'll just highlight the most important point now. Okay, so remember, he died in the year 297 BC, and he was replaced by his son Bindusara. Bindusara. King Bindusara is the son of Chandragupta Maurya. And remember, Bindusara is the only Indian king who captured the land between the two seas. King Bindusara is the son of Chandragupta Maurya, and he is the king who captured the land between the two seas. Alright. This is too important. King Bindusara is the king who captured the land between the two seas. That is Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. This is too important. Bindusara is the king of India who captured the land between the two seas. That is Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. And he was also known as Amir Richards. King Bindusara is also known as the Amir Richards, which means the slayer of force, which means a person who kills his enemy in a very bad manner. Okay, he will shed blood. He will kill his enemy in a very bad manner. That is what we mean by slayer of force or Amir Richards. So please remember from MPC point of view, Bindusara means Amir Richards, which means a slayer of force, a person who kills his enemy in a very cruel manner, in a very bad manner. Okay, so remember this name. And remember, Bindusara, like his father Chandragupta Maurya, was visited by two ambassadors. So please write down the two ambassadors who came to the court of Bindusara. Two ambassadors who came to the court of Bindusara. Okay. Bindusara. Okay. During the reign of Bindusara, two ambassadors came. Okay. And Dyagas, the king of Syria, has sent an ambassador known as Daimagus. Dyagas, the king of Syria, sent Daimagus to the court of Bindusara. Next, Ptolemy Philadelphus. Okay. And Ptolemy Philadelphus is the king of Egypt. Ptolemy Philadelphus is the king of Egypt, and he sent a very important ambassador known as the Dynasty. D-I-O-N-Y-S-A-S. Okay. Ptolemy Philadelphus, the king of Egypt, sent Dynasty to the court of Bindusara. And these are the two important persons who came to the court of Bindusara. So remember all this. This is a very important topic from a basic point of view. Two ambassadors. Daimagus and Dynasty. And Bindusara is known as the king who captured the land between the two seas, that is Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Alright, and known as Amir Richards, which means slayer of force, who killed his enemy in a very cruel manner. So Bindusara ruled from 297 till BC till 272 BC, and from 268 BC till 232 BC comes the reign of Ashoka, the greatest king of India. Ashoka, we will discuss. We will end up the Mauryan Empire in the Ashoka. Okay, Ashoka, the greatest king. We can expect at least 3 questions here from a basic point of view. Okay, Ashoka became the king of India only in the year 268 BC. His father Bindusara died in the year 272 BC, but only after 4 years he became the king. Because of what reason? 4 years. Why there's a king? He fought with his brothers. Ashoka almost killed 99 brothers. Ashoka has almost killed 99 of his brothers. After that, he became the king of India. Okay, so that's the reason for 4 years Ashoka fought with his brothers and he became the king of India. And he ruled till 232 BC, the greatest king of India. Remember, after Ashoka, no king has emerged as powerful as him. That's the reason his empire, the Mauryan dynasty, the downfall has come. Led to the downfall of the Mauryan industry. No more like Ashoka. No person like Ashoka. Because of that reason, everything has been dismissed. Okay, now no more Mauryan dynasty. The foreigners will come, the Greeks, the Europeans, the Asians from Central Asia. So many dynasties will come and rule over India because there is no person like Ashoka who is as powerful. Okay, so this is too important. So here we will discuss some important people. Right after he became the king, okay, in the year 268 he became the king. So, okay, after 7 years, a very important battle known as the Battle of Kalinga. Battle of Kalinga. Southeast Asia. Okay. Please remember this. King Ashoka, okay, after 7 years, he became the king. He waged a war against Kalinga. Kalinga is in present-day Orissa. Okay, Kalinga is in present-day Orissa. So what happened is that he wants to capture Kalinga, which is in Orissa. I think you have studied already this in your class 5, 6, and all right. The Battle of Kalinga. Same thing, okay, the Battle of Kalinga. So please remember it that way. Remember, he tries to capture Kalinga because of 2 reasons. First is, Kalinga is the gateway to the Southeast Asia. Just like you see, present-day Orissa, so many ships coming up from Southeast Asia. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, every ship will come up to the Orissa. So it's a very important trade center for revenue. From the revenue point of view, he tries to capture it. Second is, there was a king in Kalinga, King Ananda. King Ananda was ruling over present-day Orissa. King Kalinga was ruling over present-day Orissa. So what happened is that King Kalinga, King Ananda, who was ruling over Kalinga, Ashoka asked him to pay taxes. That means you have to be under my rule. Okay, you have to pay me taxes. That means you are under my control. But he says no. Kalinga refused to pay taxes to Ashoka. Because of that reason, King Ananda is going to be captured now. Because of that reason, Ashoka tries to invade Kalinga. And yes, he won the battle. He killed thousands of innocent people in this battle. So many blood was shed, innocent blood. So after this battle, he never tries to go to war. From after Ashoka destroyed the city of Kalinga, Orissa. Okay, now he says that I will never go to war again. I will never go to war again. Alright, I will never go to war again. So after this, Ashoka never tried to go to war again. In fact, he became a follower of Buddhism, not Jainism. This is too important. Ashoka became a follower of Buddhism under a Buddha teacher known as Ubhagupta. Okay, Ubhagupta. This is too important. Ubhagupta is the Buddhist teacher who have transformed, who have changed Gautama Buddha into Buddhism. So please remember this name. And now Ashoka has so many names. Okay, I'm never going to teach you about what was the area captured by this Ashoka. No time. But I'm going to give you some most important thing. The areas, just like the nickname of Ashoka. Ashoka has so many nicknames, which is too important from NBC point of view. Right after Ashoka became the king of India, he wants to enjoy life. Okay, like any other person, Ashoka wants to enjoy his life. So he was known as Kamasoka. When he was enjoying his life in pleasurable time, he is known as Kamashoka. He enjoys his life. That is known as Kamasoka. Another one more name. Dhammashoka. Dhammashoka means after he became a follower of Buddhism, he is known as Dhammashoka. Next, Kandashoka. Kandashoka means Ashoka suffered a lot. Okay, extreme wickedness. Ashoka also suffered a lot. So he got a name known as Kandashoka. Kandashoka is the name when Ashoka suffered a lot. So please remember this three name. Okay, this three name is too important. Kamashoka, Dhammashoka, Kandashoka. Okay, these are the three names which he holds. All right. Next is okay. Another one more name. Ashoka is also known as Divanambriya, which means the beloved of God. And Ashoka is also known as Priya Darshini, which means he who regards everyone with affections, no partiality. Ashoka is too important because he's known as Priya Darshini, which means he who regards everyone with affections. Because of that reason, he is known as Priya Darshini. Next is Divanambriya, which means the beloved of God. Okay, Divanambriya means the beloved of God. So these are the two names he got after he became a follower of Buddhism. Okay, firstly he was very harsh. He was one of the aggressive and the most powerful king of India. But right after the battle of Kalika, he changed his life. Completely, he changed his life. This is very important. So these are the 5 names you have to remember: Dhammashoka, Kandashoka. Yes. After that, Yes, Kandasoka, Damashoka, after that Kamashoka, and Tivanabria and Triakarsa. So these are the nickname of Ashoka you have to remember. Now today I'm going to discuss about some important inscription. This will be the last topic for the NPC point of view. Okay. For today, I'm going to discuss about some important inscription of King Ashoka. Okay, Ashoka has issued so many inscriptions. Ashoka has issued so many inscriptions. However, major rock inscription. Remember my point. Ashoka issued so many inscriptions, but he issued the 14 inscription, 14 major inscription. Okay, only 14 major inscription issued by King Ashoka. So among the 14, the largest is Shabashkar. Please write it down, class. Shabashkari is the largest inscription of Ashoka, which is located in present-day Kalinga, and it is the 13th major rock inscription. Okay, Ashoka issued 14 rock inscription, but the 13th inscription talks about the battle of Kalinga. The largest inscription of Ashoka is Shabashkari, which is located in present-day Pakistan, and it's discussed about the battle of Kalinga, and it is known as the largest. The 13th rock inscription is the largest, which is located in present-day Pakistan. It is known as the Battle of Kalinga, and it discusses about the Battle of Kalinga. Shabashkari, okay. Shabashkari, it is located in present-day Pakistan, and it talks about the Battle of Kalinga. And it is the largest inscription located in present-day Pakistan. Next is Kandahar and Rumindi. Okay, Kandahar and Rumindi. Kandahar pillar inscription. It is located in Afghanistan, and it is the only bilingual inscription. Kandahar pillar inscription is the only bilingual inscription, which means Kandahar is written in two languages, Greek and Aramaic. Okay, Kandahar is the only bilingual inscription of Ashoka written in two languages, Greek and Aramaic. So please remember, Kandahar is quite famous. It's in Afghanistan, location is in Afghanistan, and it is the only Mauryan inscription which talks about it is only inscription written in two languages, Greek and Aramaic. Last, Rumindi. Rumindi pillar inscription is located in present-day Nepal. Rumindi pillar inscription is located in present-day Nepal, and it talks about it is the only inscription which talks about the collection of taxes during the Mauryan period. This is too important. Mauryan dynasty, the taxes of the Mauryan is generally the Rumindi inscription. Rumindi pillar inscription is the only inscription which talks about the taxes, the collections of taxes during the just like Mauryan period. Okay, it's in Nepal. Rumindi is in Nepal. This is too important. Next is yes, this is more than enough. Okay, these are some of the basic things you have to remember from NBC point of view. Remember, after the death of Ashoka, the dynasty has declined. Okay, the dynasty was divided between his two sons, eastern and western part of the dynasty, and Ashoka also became a follower of Buddhism. That is another reason. One of the immediate causes of the decline was partition of the empire after his death, and there is no powerful as Ashoka, and because of his pro-Buddhist policy. These are some of the reasons for. Remember, the taxes is 1/4 or 1/6. Okay, the ratio is pretty important. Mauryan king, the king demanded 1/4 or 1/6 from the people. This is too important. If you produce 4 kg of rices, 1 kg you have to give to the king, or 1/6. If you produce 6 kg of rices, 1 you have to give to the king. 1/4 or 1/6. The ratio is too important. The revenue collections is there in the Rumindi pillar inscription, which says that every people in India should pay 1/6 or 1/4 of the total produce to the king of the Mauryan dynasty. So with this short video, we have ended up the Mauryan dynasty. Okay, this is just the basic, the introductions. So remember, the largest dynasty to be established in the ancient India, and it rules for 134 years. Too important. Mauryan dynasty ruled for 134 years, and Janagupta Maurya is the founder. Ashoka is the greatest king. Bindusara is the only king who captured the land between the two seas. And Rumindi pillar inscription is the only inscription which talks about the collections of taxes. And Indica, written by Megasthenes, Ardashata, written by Kautilya, are too important. And Indicaus and Dionysus. These are the scholars who came to the court of Bindusara, and Megasthenes, Kautilya came to the court of Janagupta Maurya. So these are some of the basic introductions, and here at least if you are lucky, at least 2 to 3 questions. Okay, directly you can expect at least 2 questions minimum. So this is how I cover just the basic of Mauryan dynasty, and tomorrow I will upload again the Gupta dynasty. The golden age of the ancient India is coming up. So do not miss tomorrow class. This is the precious time. Okay, you study now. Okay, you just try to take advantage of this history. History is vast, but it is interesting. You have to consider it as a story. Okay, please remember, there is no other option. You have to memorize. You have to invest at least 3 hours a day. At least 3 hours a day, you have to invest in history, because history will give you 14 marks. And I'm sure in history there is no questions where you can be tricked. No, if you invest in history, you're going to get it. Yes, history is vast. Plus, the history is vast, but no, the greatest advantage of studying history is that if you invest, you're going to get it. In maths, political science, geography, no. They can twist the question, but in Indian history, they can never twist the question. So, if you study for 3 hours, you will get according to that mark. So, please remember, these are some of the basic things you have to remember. And yeah, I wish you the best. And if any one of you, again, if more wants to come for crash course, we have already started today. Okay, October 7th. If you want to come, we are every time welcome, and mock test is also free every Saturday. So with this Nagaland history, basic Indian polity, and Indian geography, the CSET, and the current affairs we provide you, this is more than enough to clear these prelims. So have a nice day and best of luck. Thanks a lot.